Today's topic, success without freedom. Hi, I'm Doug Holt, author of Your Own Story, and this is your Daily Growth Hack, where each day we give you a tip, trick, or insight to help you up-level what we call the 5 to Thrive. That's your mind, your body, your soul, your relationships, and your business. What is success without freedom? Now, this is a common question I ask business owners when I'm coaching them, or just even during an initial conversation. And the reason I ask this is oftentimes as business owners, we actually go after success so hard that we lose freedom. I've certainly been in this case. And when you're looking at this, even if you're an employee or you're going after another goal, right? You're trying to build your first business, or maybe you're just working a typical 9 to 5, but you're really going after the author of your own story lifestyle, so you're putting other things aside. Now, that's okay temporarily. In life, we make sacrifices, right? Some people have a problem with the word sacrifice. I don't. Sometimes what we really are doing is putting one thing aside to go after a goal or a dream. But what happens all too often with business owners, especially solopreneurs or people that have less than 10 employees under one roof, what happens is they define success by trying to build their business and the amount of time they're putting in. And the feeling they get is just spinning their wheels, right? So I have a conversation with a business owner yesterday, and the question I asked him, very simple, and I'm going to ask you this question right now. If you are today the exact same place you were last year, and if you're going to be the same place next year, how does that make you feel? Right? And the reason I ask this question, especially from business owners, although this could apply to somebody else that's going after something, is oftentimes you lose freedom in your pursuit of success. And more often than not, you haven't even scratched the surface of success or what is even possible for you in your business. And that's where you hire a coach or a mentor. See, I have a coach and somebody that I work with, and that's somebody that keeps me accountable. Because the worst thing for me, the absolutely worst thing would be to be where I am next year exactly where I am today. Now, I love where I am, right? I actually have a great life. I do really well, but I'm always looking to grow. I'm always looking to better myself and help those around me. And the way I want to play in this world, the way that I want to play is at a higher level. And in order to get there, I can't be in the same place. And that's where a coach helps you, right? So when I work with business owners, I talk to them the same thing. If you can't afford a coach, be creative. Work out. Give a percentage of your company, right? So let's say you're making $300,000-$400,000 a year in your business, but bringing in a coach or something and giving them equity, or giving a business strategist or a partner equity, and you'll make $1-2 million. Well, it's an increase in the percentage that you're going to be taking home, the actual dollar amount, your cash flow increases. And yeah, there's risk. There's risk for both parties. But you're also alleviating yourself, right? You're alleviating yourself with some of the burden that you're doing with your business, right? Because you're giving up some of the business, but your success ratio is probably going to be a lot higher. Of course, you got to hire the right person, right? If you're going to partner, you got to bring the right person on. And I can't emphasize that enough. I'm not suggesting you do that. But if you find yourself in your business just spinning your wheels, or maybe you're an employee and you've tried to start a company, or you're a skilled laborer, right? So maybe you are a great computer programmer, you're an amazing personal trainer, chiropractor, whatever it is. You have a great skill, but you don't understand the business portion of it. Bringing on somebody else to give you more freedom as well as more success is a much better way. So when you look at, giving up freedom for success, that is not about being the author of your own story, right? You shouldn't have to do that. Maybe temporarily, maybe a couple weeks here and there, you dive deep into something that's going to allow you to take that next step forward or launch you. And I'm certainly not against that at all. But what I see all too often in the people that I work with and coach, and especially the people that I don't end up coaching because they're so they're narrow-minded, narrow-sighted at the moment that they're in, is they're not looking at possibilities, is if you are today the exact same place you were last year, and if you're doing the same things, you're going to be in that same place a year from today, there's a problem there if that's not exactly where you want to be. So in today's message, what I want you to do, just think about it. Grab your 5 to Thrive. What would it feel like to be in the exact same place you are today 1 year from now? Maybe that's success for you. Maybe you're doing perfectly. Maybe everything's great. And maybe you're okay with staying the same. But maybe you're like me, and maybe you want to grow. Maybe you want to take that next evolution and ask yourself this question. How can you get there? How can you shorten that gap? What's the difference between where you are today and where you want to be? And how can you compress that? Is that getting a mentor? I just hired a personal trainer because I want to compress that gap in my body and the fitness and the things that I'm doing. I've been in the fitness industry for over 20 years, yet I can always learn more and have somebody keep me accountable, give me that extra push. Somebody I just have to show up for, right? So what is that for you? Is that in your business? And if it's in your business, what are you going to do? Are you going to take courses? Are you going to bring on a mentor? What is it for you? Is it in another area? That's completely up to you. But the key here is not struggling, right? Don't give up freedom for success. You can have it both. We want you to live in the world of and, not in the world of or. That's it for me today. Go out and inspire somebody simply by being the author of your own story. If you have any questions, I'd love to talk to you in our community on Facebook. And as always, you can go to authorofyourownstory.com to get the latest tips, tricks, and techniques delivered right to your email inbox each and every day. Have a great day, and remember, go out and be the author of your own story. I hope you enjoyed today's Daily Growth Hacks. Please put your comments right down below, and remember to click subscribe. This way we can ensure that we're delivering these Daily Growth Hacks right to you each and every day. On behalf of the whole team here, remember, go out and be the author of your own story.